If your household makes $250,000 a year and your income stopped today, how many days until your bank account hits zero? I just ran the numbers, and the answer shocked me. Making $250,000 a year, you're in the top 3% of earners globally. By every social metric, you've won. But I just audited a 250K household that was 60 days away from financial panic. Not because they were reckless, because they were responsible. They didn't gamble, they didn't buy yachts, they maxed their 401ks, they lived in a good neighborhood, they drove safe luxury cars, and after everything cleared, they had $142 left. That's not margin, that's a rounding error. One flat tire, one emergency room visit, 1 week commission month, system failure. Today, we're dissecting the 250K disaster, the survival premium, the identity trap, and the one number no CPA highlights, the dependency ratio. And by the end, you'll see why earning more is often the fastest way to become fragile. Let's open the books. Step 1. The gross income illusion. $250,000 sounds like freedom. It isn't. It's branding. Let's run the chop. Federal taxes, roughly $50,000. State taxes, $15,000. FICA plus Medicare, $10,000. Before lifestyle, before groceries, $75,000 disappears. Now we're at $175,000 in usable cash. That means the $250,000 household is functionally living on $9,750 per month. But psychologically, they identify as 250K earners. That gap is where the damage starts. You are not paid what you earn. You are paid what survives. Step 2. The fixed burn rate. If you make 250K, you don't live like you make 117K. You upgrade. With all these numbers, your total fixed burn becomes $13,800 per month. Read that again. They bring in $9,750 usable. They spend $13,800 fixed. That's a negative $4,050 before vacations, before clothes, before living. This is not wealth. This is structural overdraft. High income does not mean high resilience. It often means high obligation. The more you earn, the more expensive it becomes to maintain your image of earning. Better area, better schools, better cars, better social circle. But better isn't freedom, it's higher maintenance. This couple isn't building wealth, they're defending a narrative. Once you cross 200K, your peer group changes. You don't compare down, you compare laterally, or up. The Porsche neighbor, the Maldives vacation, the private school chat group. Comparison becomes a silent tax, and the most dangerous part? They feel successful. But if their income drops 10%, the entire structure collapses. If they stop working, they have 45 days. That's not wealth, that's high-level dependency. Rich means assets pay you. Expensive means you must be paid. They are expensive, not rich. This isn't about lattes, it's not about Netflix, it's structural. They're operating inside a linear income model. Time equals paycheck. Stop time equals stop pay. And when fixed costs exceed flexibility, you become owned by your lifestyle. Here's the number no one calculates. How many months could your life survive if your income paused tomorrow? For this household, 1.5 months. That's not autonomy. That's volatility with better branding. You cannot save your way out of structural dependency. At some point, you need income that is not directly tied to your hours. Real estate, equity, digital assets, performance-based income. Personally, I've been studying performance-based digital marketing because it allows you to build an income-producing asset without creating your own product or hiring a team. If you're curious about the training I've been using to understand that model, it's linked in the description. But the principle is bigger than any one system. Lower fixed burn, increase ownership, build asymmetric assets. Stop protecting the trap. Start building the escape. I'll see you in the next audit.